Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Gamer here. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 15 on Manchester. Talking this, it sounded like I'm a little stuffed up. Maybe I am, but I don't know. But anyway, we are back here, and I was actually gonna do like a late April Fool's thing on you, but I'm not every other YouTuber in the world, so I'm not gonna do that. So today, we are, first of all, we are going to plant some soybeans. I did some work off camera. I was trying so hard to get sugar beet ready before, or for the Friday or Saturday after I released my last video, which was the Homer DLC review. I was trying so hard, but just couldn't make it work. So I decided, let's just stop and just pick up where we are. So we got sugar beets and corn in the ground. Just harvested the wheat. Just harvested the wheat. Only had about 3 fields of it. I'll show y'all. We had 6. No, we didn't have 6. That went unplanted. We had 7, which I've already planted with soybean. We had 1, and we had 17. And we had 3. So 6 and 20, and part of 9 was unseeded, and still is unseeded. Just really because I don't know if I want to plant yet, or what I want to plant. Ooh, you know what? Running a little low on the straw. I was gonna bale up some straw from the wheat, but decided not to. But and I still might not bale this oat straw. But we also haven't done oat in. I don't think I've ever done it on camera. At least I've done it maybe once or twice on this map. And yeah, I always go for soybeans, but I've noticed here in PA, there's a smaller farm just a couple miles away from me that I actually noticed instead of soybeans, they planted oats in place of soybean. I don't know if that's what they would actually do. I don't even think oats are really big here in PA, but you know what? I can they're not a word. I was gonna, I don't know. Based on the inferences I have, I won't stop talking. I'm not allowed to use big words. They hurt my brain. But anyway, that is not all we're doing, because that would be pretty boring. But have this guy hooked up to do some mowing. So I think that's what we're going to do. I do have the butterfly mower set up, you know, with the coon front mower and the back butterfly mowers. But I enjoy doing the using the Moco every now and then. Don't know why, I just do. Maybe it's just cause that here in PA, well, where I live in PA, I am lagging. Not always here in PA we're lagging. Apparently the season is always like, cause like there'll be, yeah, it's weird here. But anyway, back to what I was actually saying. Here in PA, at least where I live, most farmers have the old disc bind Moco mower and conditioner set up, and it's just what I'm used to seeing. So maybe that's why I like using it so much in Farm Sim. I do know the Krone Big M's are pretty popular, especially towards Western PA, but I see quite a few of them up for sale around here. Never actually I've seen one in use around here. But like I said, it's mainly the Moco or New Holland disc bind or Case disc bind. Sometimes you'll even see the old hay binds pop up. Those things are nice. I really want a hay bind mod in this game. That would make my day. That would make my whole I guess you'd say, career in this game. I don't know why. I just love the old like New Holland haybinds. I mean, I do have a mod to turn the GPS sounds into the Green Star GPS sounds, which is really nice and well done. So if we like deactivate it, we get a little bit, activate it, we get that, divert, we get that, all that good stuff. It's pretty cool. I like it. Trying to think of what other mods I put in. I've been meaning to do this forever now. I put in the Thunder Creek Equipment Fuel Trailer mod. I also, you guys will be seeing this. This will come out Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm trying to get this up on Saturday. So sometime next week there'll be a mod review of a F450, I believe it is, by Winston 95789. Anyway, that'll be a mod review. He released one, and it's freaking sweet. I have it here on the farm, but I think I'm going to wait till the mod review to start using it here in video at least, because it is a pretty sick mod. The interior, what the heck? Okay then. Apparently I didn't put the display back down. And of course it's going to do this. Oh well. That's the thing with this. Even when it's out of it, it'll still mow, and you end up with incidents like that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the F450 power stroke. Pretty nice it is. They actually replaced on this map. We had the Ford F-150 King Ranch, or was it 250? I think it was just the F-150 King Ranch, and the 57 Chevy, I believe that was the year. Maybe not. But we had that going as well. I always forget. I constantly forget to shift it back into drive, or forward gear, as some people say. Don't know why they say that. It's so stupid. So yeah, I'm probably later today, maybe, if not then next Saturday, there will be a like vlog garage update thing, I guess you can say. Since you all seem to like the video where I did the garage tour, the thank you video, where I did the garage tour and the day in the life of and all that, y'all seem to enjoy that, so I decided to do like a little garage update, show y'all what I'm working on and progress I've made on stuff that I was working on in that video. So that'll be up either later today, I shouldn't say later today, it'll be up at the same time this is, or next Saturday. It all depends on how my internet works out tonight, because if you guys don't know, most times I record these the day, all the time I intend to upload the day after I record these episodes. All my videos are recorded the day before and intended to go the day after they're recorded. But that doesn't always happen. Obviously last week was just a dead week because either my brother was downloading and his game for whatever reason uses more internet than some of the games I update. It's weird. He says I'm crazy, but I'm not. It does. It really does use up more internet than a normal Steam update. Don't know why, but it does. So yeah. And we are coming out with perfect windrows here. I'm enjoying this. We're probably gonna, we might do some haylage here. Chop this up for silage. and but we may just I may just end up tedding it and baling it and just store it as a feed. But we have quite a bit of excuse me, quite a bit of grass bales left, hay bales left. So, and you will never really have enough silage, especially running with like 1,000 or 500 cattle. I actually don't know how much cows we have. 361 cows, working our way toward the 500 or 1,000 cow mark. Actually just sold off some beef. There's a great demand. Pig are still there. And of course the productivity is 0 because I just started up the game prior of me recording. And yeah. But these windows are like... Windows? Did I say windows? I don't know if it did. It sounded like I did. But these windrows are coming out like perfect for just coming in here with the New Holland forage harvester and just doing some haylage. You know, I don't even know if that's like a actual term that everybody uses. Haylage, whatever you want, however you pronounce that. But the farmers around here, I always hear them talking about haylage, the haylage harvest, where it's basically silage, but they go out and chop up the grass for silage, so it's haylage. I don't know. That's what I've heard pretty much all my life. I have heard, I think this was more from a European side of things, but I have heard just grass silage. I don't know the technical term. I always say haylage because that's what I've grown up with and grown up to actually know and immediately know what they're talking about. So yeah. You know, I've noticed, and this is like going to contribute to the fact, I noticed in most of my videos it's just me rambling on of random stuff that pops in my head. So I found that kind of interesting. I was like, huh, I always have something in mind to talk about, but most of the time I rarely talk about that. Today, however, I've just started recording it with nothing to actually talk about. Ooh, something just popped in my head. Why hasn't there been videos in the past week? Like I said, mainly just internet being used up. I don't have like a internet use cap. Like I don't have a limit to how much I can use a month. It's unlimited quote unquote data, I guess you'd say. But like there's no limit on how much data I can use. I can use however much internet I wanted to use a month, not get charged extra for it or whatever. But like what I mean is if say I want to update something, I gotta wait till the night or else I can't do anything on the computer for that whole day. And most of the time I enjoy watching YouTube videos. I'll say it, like YouTube videos and Twitch streams, I love watching those. I actually find myself watching YouTube and Twitch more than I find myself watching TV anymore, at least. And I feel like that's the case with most like teenagers and some young adults. I just find that the case. Like most of my friends, they watch YouTube or Twitch. It's a little interesting like fact, I guess you can say. It is quite interesting to me, at least. So yeah. There's nothing else to talk about. Oh, it's also my spring break. Like the day I'm recording this is my last day of spring break. I was like, get this. We had off Good Friday, the Friday before Easter Sunday. So that was nice. It was only a 4-day school week. But then we had off most of the week. the following week. On Friday, April Fool's Day, today, the day I'm recording this, they wanted us to go back to school for that one day. And my question is just why? Why that one Friday? Why not make last week a full week? Make us to go to school on Good Friday. Because where I go to school, they don't, like, Good Friday isn't an actual holiday. They never really took off for that day. Even though our spring break last year came the week after, 2 weeks after Easter was our spring break last year, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, just I say full days, but it was actually half days because of parent-teacher conferences and whatnot. But they wanted us to come back from a spring break for one day and then go off to the weekend. Which, yeah, it sounds good, but after a spring break, when most people go out to parties and whatnot, and vacations, I don't have control of my keyboard. Alrighty then. Yes, I use a wireless keyboard, mainly because I broke my other one because I threw it at a wall. I didn't break it, the wall did. But yeah, I kind of threw my other one. My gaming computer, my gaming computer I spilled something on, and the WASD didn't work. The keyboard I got to replace that, still USB, one you gotta plug in. That I threw against the wall. No, I didn't throw it against the wall. I bashed it on my knee and broke it. Yeah, broke it like that. Yeah, I didn't break it in half. Actually, last weekend I did break it in half. That's the keyboard I just wail on these days, so I don't ruin my wireless. Because wireless is good, so I can like be on my bed across the room and still watch YouTube videos. Man, I'm a fucking nerd. I did not say the F word. You are imagining stuff. I never said that. It's just... oh, jeez. But, wireless is good, but I find in gaming, like, when I'm playing a game, sometimes, I don't know, like, the new batteries, I forgot to turn it on. There are new batteries in the thing, too, so it's not like the batteries are dying. It's just that the signal strength, like, cuts out every now and then. I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand it one bit. I'm trying to keep my windrows these nice, wide windrows. There we go. Whoa, that's too far. I'm not even... There should be a law that just says Redneck Gamer 4020 is not allowed to talk and drive. That's what I realized over these episodes. I'm just not allowed to talk while I do this. But doing YouTube, commentating is kind of my quote-unquote job. So I kind of have to. Alright. Let's try that again. There we go. Nice wide windows. Beautiful. Just don't look at that spot. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah. So, like I said, I forget what I was talking about. This will probably be the only field I cut for the hay. I have like 3 other hay fields I can cut, but I think we're just gonna start to this little pasture that the other farmer lent to us, and it gives us permission to cut and use the hay. I did end up spraying some slurry on here, just to keep the nutrients up. I did that when I was spraying slurry for nutrients for the corn and soybeans, because I have a lot. What is this? What is that sound? I don't know what that sound is, but yeah, I forget what it said. Oh, 20-minute mark. Looks like I had the end of this episode. Probably a good thing because I don't know what else to talk about. Next episode, hopefully, I'm going to try and get this sugar beets ready to be harvested with the new Homer equipment. No promises, but hopefully that'll be on Friday. This is just a special video because I feel bad for not uploading the whole week. So, thank you all for watching. Until next time, I'm the Net Gamer. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.